Me neither.
Okay, again, everybody take a look at the words.
Junior high is filled with embarrassing and awkward and sometimes just downright humiliating moments.
Okay, so Rujin, all of these three words are
embarrassing, awkward, humiliated.
So these messages are very negative. Don't do that. Okay, good example.
Next one. Don't over-practice seduction. What does it mean? Some people go over and over again with first few sentences. Then they practice the rest of their speech just a few times. Don't forget, you are forced to practice your speeches in their entirely as complete packages, not just as parts. And next one. To get the attention of the audience first, start with the very first few sentences. Do or say something that attract your audience. And there is good examples.
Make me earn it. If I don't seem as depressed or morose as I could be, sorry to disappoint you. Is the greatest thing of cognitive dissonance you will ever see is the fact that I am in really good shape. In fact, I'm in better shape than most of you.
What is he doing? Push up. Very good, Rujin. Why is he doing push up on stage?
Because he got cancer.
He got a cancer.
He proved his health.
In good shape. And the audience expect that he looks bad. However, he got a cancer. However, he is in good shape. So he is trying to do the push up to get the audience
attention.
Good. Okay, go on.
Next one. To be confident in your attitude. And there is a video to show you this part.
An honest voice can be louder than a crowd.
And first, stand up with confidence. Speak loudly and clearly.
Compromise our voice. Well, then this country is in for a really bad haircut. So speak up.
Then she moves with confidence, sound powerful and pleasant. Finally, send out positive vibrations.
Speak up for the land of the free gift with purchase. Speak up! And remember, you are beautiful.
Good example, good explanation.
And next one, to get set before start to speak. And there is back example that can show you these parts.
Bad one.
I'd like to begin
Bad one.
Tonight with a little joke. This guy, he's a farmer. He says, "Hey, hello, sorry." But seriously, folks, farmer says, a doctor says, chicken says.
Next one. In order to avoid this situation, you need to get set before start to speak. And when it's your turn to speak, get your all things set and go. Next one. To make an introduction consistent with the rest of speech. Please take a look at the online. Your introduction should use the same style with your same style of the material and in the presentation as that which you present later in your discussion part as your speech. And next one. To be alert to tie-ins. A tie-in is the use of the words or an idea from previous speaker to open your own speech. And look at the video first.
Okay, guys, take a look at the date on
Hello
the board.
everyone. I have studied
December 16th, that's the week.
I will transfer students from China to
And now it's
Hello,
December
everyone. As I mentioned last week,
23rd.
I have studied in China University of Technology. The school was meaningful to me and it was full of many pleasant memories.
You can pick up a phrase or idea to make your opening more timely, relevant, and appropriate.
Good.
And next one. To write our opening sentence on note cards, there are two videos that can show you the value of using note cards.
Write down your notes all in one page. but sometimes it's a little difficult
Write down
to
notes
understand
all
and
in one
figure out
page.
where you are. So what I like to do is to use note cards. Fill up your note card too
Only
much.
write the key
Too much
points.
stuff, because you're not going to be able to figure out what you're trying to say. Also, try to write clearly
And write
have them
clearly.
as a sort of easy access kind of thing, because if you're going through a speech and you're glancing down once to take your first point, when you're done with that point, you're going to glance down and you're going to say, oh, you know, I have to go to the next point now. So it's a really handy way for you to organize yourself in your presentation.
And next one is the guidelines of using note cards.
Note cards are a great thing to use, and most people prefer small cards for note cards. But a lot of people like to work straight off a piece of paper off of their outline. Now, there's a few problems with note cards, and I want to warn you about them. That's one. You might drop them, and then what happens? You're already nervous. You're scrambling. Okay. I got it. I'm ready to go. And that would be problem two. Holding the note card or the paper in front of your face. You can't hold that in front of your face. I can't build a relationship with you if I can't see your face. Another thing, or you'll be up here giving your speech, and I'll be so focused on your papers that I won't listen to you. Okay? Hold your note cards. Use your note cards. Keep them down here. And something else that's real important, and I see this a lot with note cards. You drop your note cards, you lose your place. Never, ever apologize. Never, ever, in the middle of your speech, tell me what a bad job you're doing. All you have to say is, excuse me just a minute. And if you're funny, you can make a joke. Remember, only if you're funny. So note cards are a really important tool, but keep them organized. That way they can keep you organized. Keep them out of your face, and maybe you even put your hands down so that I don't see you shaking.
Very good example.
And finally, to make introduction 50% or less of speech. Before I explain this part, please take a look at the video first.
Mutilating cucumbers,
Bad one.
turning them into pickles
Yes, bad
is
one.
wrong. It's wrong. Now for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you why it is wrong.
4 hours later.
And that is why cucumbers should not be turned into pickles.
Cucumber
Very
again.
dire subject. You should know.
Okay.
And we've established the introduction is only about 10 to 50% of the left of the speech. And now let's review my part. Don't use irrelevant material. Don't start with today I'm going to talk to you about. Don't lead the audience to take a negative attitude. Don't overpractice.